Now's the time to sign your kids up for summer camp, but a lot of parents might be concerned about the possible spread of COVID, especially with kids in groups. Dr. Maria Simbra takes a look at the risk.
Outdoor activities and interacting with friends are some of the best parts of summer camp.
The benefits definitely outweigh the risks in most situations.
But some parents worry.
I'd like to know what protocols they had put in place. I'd like to know if they were following those protocols. And honestly, I'd like to know the statistics behind how many people have contracted COVID.
If schools have been able to do as well as they had throughout this year, I have a feeling summer camps can do just as well, if not even better.
Because being healthy is important to the experience, you'll want to ask the camp director some questions. For example, do the kids have to wear masks? Dr. Petrosky says except for eating, swimming, high-intensity activity, or sleeping,
Masks as much as possible.
This is especially important indoors in large groups, like for rainy day arts and crafts or movie night. And since the kids don't mask while sleeping, bunks should be as far apart as possible. Another question, will vaccines be required?
Kids under 16 right now, they're not eligible. The camps that have a lot of staff that are vaccinated, I'm sure they'll be proud to say how much of their staff got vaccinated.
Also, will testing be required? Dr. Petrosky, who is on the board of the Woodlands Foundation's camp, says testing asymptomatic people may miss early infections. So he believes another approach is better.
To have a plan in place that if someone starts developing symptoms, what's their protocol? How do they quarantine? How do they isolate?
And what will happen if someone tests positive?
You'd want to minimize exposure as much as you can. The best way to do that is actually to send them home.
And another question, how will activities change to keep everyone safe?
Anything that causes heavier breathing, kids are real close to each other, that can put them as slightly higher risk. The more you can do outdoors, the more you can do in smaller groups, the better.
For kids at high risk for severe illness or with health conditions that might make COVID harder to handle, camp is a little trickier. As with anything, it all comes down to weighing the pros and cons. I'm Dr. Maria Simbra, KDKA News.